What's happening? Thank you so much for joining me again. I'm Chris, and today we're checking out a relatively brand new release. This comes from Otter Creek Brewing out of Vermont, and this is their 20th anniversary ale. They've been around a good solid number of years, and so they're putting out what is a version, their biggest beer, their flagship beer, is their Copper Ale. This 20th anniversary ale is a triple copper ale, as they say. It's 3 times the amount of malts and hops used in their regular copper ale. So it should be a lot bigger, bolder flavor. It's also 12% alcohol by volume. Right on the side of this, it does say this is a suitable beer for cellaring. So at 12%, a lot of those bigger, richer flavors. I'm expecting this, while being fairly young, might be a little bit hot in the alcohol category, but we're just going to get into it and see what we got here. It comes in this really nice little 4-pack little box thing here. It's kind of classy. Alright, so let's get the pour going. So it's sort of pouring out here, real nice amber sort of iced tea color. Now, as I was thinking here, there's not much in the way of head here, maybe like a quarter of a finger of just like a khaki sort of mocha color looking head. Real thin, but the bubbles are pretty uniform, and it's looking real nice. And yeah, it is. It's like that dark amber sort of iced tea color, and there's still getting the condensation there. It's fairly cloudy, but lots of carbonation coming up right off the bottom. So it's looking really nice. Let's see what we got for a nose. I think the main thing I'm getting right now, there's a lot of, it's definitely a malt forward. There's various styles. They say, what's it say right here on the side? Features a rich variety of 6 malts blended with German and American hops. So there's definitely a large malt component here. I think this still may be rather cold, but you know, there's a lot of like a sweet sort of caramel coming out there, some malts, sort of like an earthy kind of floral hop presence in there as well. Yeah, that seems, yeah, the hops definitely are in there, but it's the malt I feel that's really sort of dominating this one at the moment. So let's just get into it and see what we got. Cheers. Alright, it's definitely, first thing you're getting is a lot of really rich, sweet malt. It's, you know, it's almost sort of the kind of malt or that sort of sweetness that you're expecting, sort of in a barley wine, but it's in a, it goes off in sort of a more bitter direction from there. With the 12% alcohol, you definitely notice it. It's not like the very first thing you're getting, but it is really, really a strong part of the presence in the back of the finish. As they're saying, it's a candidate for cellaring, and I think this, I would like to see what this beer will do with a year or two on it. I think a lot of that alcohol heat can really mellow out, and a lot of the other malts and hops will be able to blend together nicely. You know, it's got, you know, sort of medium to heavier kind of mouthfeel. There's definitely a lot, I'm noticing coating in my tongue. It's pretty oily. And it's got a great amount of carbonation. No issues there. Sorry, I just got done with work. It's Friday and beer's sounding pretty good right now. So, fumbling through my words a bit here, but overall, I think this would be, I think it's a really great beer right now. It's got a lot of complexity and flavor to it. It's just that I feel like the alcohol heat in it right now might make it a bit much to have any more than one at a time, not to mention the 12% there. But I really think this is, I got the box, but I really only I got one of these beers here. I'm definitely thinking I'm going to pick up a bottle or two more of this, because I really, the flavors it has right now, I think are really going to come into their own and really shine within a year or two. So, they built this beer to last, and it's certainly going to do that. It's a really tasty beer. As it's sort of warming here, I'm getting sort of like a nutty complexity or flavor in there, along with the malt, which is really nice. There's definitely there's a lot going on in the flavor, a lot of interplay. When you're upping your grain and hops by 3 times the amount, there's going to be a lot of flavor and a lot of stuff going on. So that said, I'm going to keep enjoying this. I hope you're enjoying something as well, and I'm going to see you next time. Cheers. It's fried.